What'd you say?
Blue. Let's go. Okay.
One word, women, still confuses me. Yep.
Tic Tac could kill you at 1,000 miles an hour, but don't you?
They stuck the tip in and they backed down and said, I'm done.
My family, we are a Toyota family.
He knows what I'm
Did his
talking about.
helicopter have a black box?
Oh, it was a 37. We just filmed the whole podcast.
Basically, yeah.
Just sitting there scrolling. I found my new investment I think what I'm going to get for my birthday. You want to guess what it is? I guess. You got to talk into this there, buddy.
Yeah, dude, I forgot where.
Is yours not working? Technical difficulties.
Hello.
This might just
Help!
be one man show today. Is your shit's your cord's not even plugged in? I told you.
Dude, that's what it is.
The girls we have our neighbors watch the house whenever we're gone.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's
these girls just oh. These girls just love to mess with all this stuff. You gonna say something?
It's coming.
It's not still working
Hold
yet?
on, it's coming.
Anyways, back to just the podcast with me talking. Oh, we started this at a bad time.
Should we just start over?
We had like an hour of sitting here to figure this out. There's got to be other cords that aren't connected. Where's the silver one go into? Back here?
No, all those are good.
Oh, you unplugged it. Oh, let's see.
You might just need a second to warm up.
All right, we're gonna pause right here and then edit the rest of this out, and then we'll be back because I don't want to have to restart everything. So, 1 second.
We're back.
All right, we're back. Yeah, the girls like to mess with everything over here whenever we're gone, which is fine. It's just getting back into it. My new investment, I'm looking at these cornhole boards. Some like professional cornhole boards.
We tore it up this weekend.
We tore it up this week. It was a it was a week, that's for sure. It was
I enjoyed it.
yeah, it was one of the weeks where you didn't take like any photos. Like it was just we come home and the only thing we brought back really was like a couple bottles of bourbon for the collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else should be deleted.
Yeah. That and stories that we can't be talked about and stories we can.
A lot of good stories. A lot of fun stories.
This horse soldier bourbon, our buddy Goopy was telling Peyton and I about it. The metal on here is melted and put on here is from the Twin Towers buildings that they scrap the metal and melt it down, and then they make these bottles. So obviously the other two I have are gifts, but I figured I'd buy this one. I don't drink. I like collecting stuff, so it's a part of our collection. So that was fun. Played a lot of cornhole down there. My team won a lot of cornhole. Whoever's on my team.
My team won a lot too.
Yeah, when you're on my team, we won.
Hey now. Me and Jacob were doing all right.
Yeah. Me and my team were doing good. So.
When J2 was contributing, y'all did very well.
Yeah.
That's when it.
We'd be playing in like the third volley. Like if Peyton and I were like playing against each other, but on the same board. And on like the third volley, I would lean over to Peyton like, bro, I'm gonna have to get all the points for our team.
Yeah, it'd be like with me and him, it's either a scratch, somebody's getting 1 or 2 points, or somebody's getting 10. Like there's no those are the only options.
Yeah, it was
because I'd either mess up and then they'd get a bunch of points, or I would somehow nail out the hole every time and get like 2 points.
Yeah, and these the boards they had down there are probably some of the worst I've ever put my little hands on.
They're just super light.
Yeah, they weren't beneficial to the game. They're just cheap boards. That's all they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right though.
I think smaller bags with those boards would be better, or lighter bags.
Yeah, I mean, but the bags were actually really good. It's just the board was.
That's what I mean. Like if they were lighter, they
I
would
was
have
just-
landed better.
Yeah, they made it like plexiglass wood, or not plexiglass. Just cheap wood.
They just bounce like crazy on those boards.
Yeah. So, it's that's fun though. Jet skis were fun. That was the first time I ever rented jet skis while we were down there.
It was fun. I almost knocked myself out, but other than that, it was really fun.
Yeah, Jack and I took off. We were with you guys for like 2 minutes.
Dude, not even 1 minute. Me and JT were doing donuts and crossing lakes and stuff, and we turn around and Dell and Jack are completely gone.
Gone. Yeah, we it was a few miles down. I just seen this pole, like big tower. I was like, bro, we got to get to that tower, and we just took off. And it was fun. It was fun. Like when big boats would pass, you'd cut over and like jump their wakes and stuff like that. And then you can do like circles and stuff and hit your own wakes. I was like not trying to sink the jet ski, but I was trying to like hit my own waves and get the nose in the wave, and like it would all come over. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. I tried that too. And I hit the wake wrong.
Yeah. Oh, and you punch yourself.
I went, well, boom, right into it. That hurts so bad. It hurts right now.
Oh, does it? A little sore?
Yeah, it's sore.
Yeah. You got quite the hangover going on, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've taken a couple naps today. The best like cheat code with vacations is having a day off whenever you get back. It's mandatory.
Yeah. Especially after one of those.
Yeah, it was a long week. Like every day, we woke up later and stayed up later. It was nice though, good weather. You didn't swim up to the sandbar with us, but we me and Goopy and Jacob and Jack, we all swam out to a sandbar. It was pretty fun. We got back and the lifeguard's like, "Man, nice to see you guys back. I was watching you guys." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, good job, guys." And I only imagine how many people he's got to save, but nobody.
Just being stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time that's all it is. It's just somebody being stupid.
Yeah, we didn't see anybody drowned or anything like that while we were there. Seen a bunch of military airplanes flying over, which was pretty cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And then the pool, we had a pool at the house, and that water was so warm. It was like the water temperature at least like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
It was like a hot tub.
It's because like the hot tub part, I think the heater was on or something.
Yeah, we're just being so hot down there all day.
Yeah.
You know,
And then just sitting in the sun.
yeah, because there was no cover to it.
At night it felt all right.
Yeah. The first night we had that hibachi guy come. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. It was funny.
Yeah, he had that like squirt gun filled with sake or whatever it's called. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was some like sauce you put on your food.
No.
No idea.
That is
It's quite the opposite.
Yeah. That sake, I don't know. I think that sake almost killed me.
Yeah, you and Connor were out of it that dinner.
Dude, he did the sake gun on me, and afterwards I just got really hot. And then my watch went off and said, "Your heart rate's over 120." I was like, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, dude, the flies were insane though.
Yeah. Did you see the sliding door? Like how many flies were just dead next to it?
Oh yeah,
Afterwards?
yeah. The next
Oh,
day,
it was crazy.
yeah. And then yeah, I had no idea what sake was, but
It's just like Asian liquor.
oh, is it? Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool setup. That like it was like a company basically that brings like the hibachi to your house, like brings the grill, propane, tables, chairs, all that to your house. It's expensive, but it's like, I don't even know if there's anything like that around here.
Probably not. You'd have to. It could be done, but It would be like something Shogun would have to put on, or like.
Or you'd have to like venture out to like Lexington, Louisville,
Or
Nashville.
they'd have
like,
to come from like a bigger city.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could have it here, but you'd have to drive a lot further. Down there on the Destin, or was it Seagrove where we stayed at, or Santa Rosa? Santa Rosa area. There's a lot of people down there that do that kind of stuff.
Well, it's just a lot easier than making reservations and making sure everybody's ready at a certain time.
Yeah, all you do is just sit down. Basically, everything else is done for you.
Yeah, like they show up, they start setting it up, and
Yeah.
you sit down. There's
Yeah.
nothing to it.
Yeah, you could tell that it's not a huge corporation because they were having, who was it, Jacob, that was flipping the torches and stuff. Like they would like light up these little torches and he'd be flipping them and behind his back and old Goofy was over there just tossing those things.
He grabs it, he bangs it on the grill, and then he goes. that guy moved like 10 foot back.
His face was
this
like,
big. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's so funny. He tried to toss it behind his back and it landed right on the ground.
Then the egg thing. I thought it was going to go right in the pool.
That was Jacob that wore it too again, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He threw it, it totally missed him, and just splattered on the ground. That was funny. Did the chef clean that up? I don't remember. Somebody did.
I don't remember. It wasn't there the next day. I took a nap right after that meal. I had to.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. The food was good, though.
Because we got there at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that was weird. We drove down the same night. So we started driving like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then got down there at like 5, 6 in the morning. So basically, it was 24 hours. And then
We slept
without
like 3
sleep.
or 4 hours.
yeah, and I was back up at like 9:30. And which is weird. That's the earliest I woke up all week. And then it was fun.
And then about 10, 11 o'clock, I just passed out. Ate that food.
Yeah.
That
the food
sake
was
god
gas, though,
killed
dude.
me.
Yeah, I didn't do
I
none of
almost had a
that.
heart attack. And then I wake up. There's like 3 people in the house out of 11. And I was like,
Yeah.
what happened while I was out? The whole world broke loose. And they were still gone. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Then I hear people running in the house at like 1, 2 o'clock.
That was the earliest they got back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was definitely a trip. That poor golf cart. That golf cart went through a lot too. Literally went through a lot of fences and sand and windshield, trash cans. Oh, what else? What else? Reminiscing. Drove back today. We drove
Yesterday.
back yesterday. It all runs together. That house was so dirty. Like, you imagine, like, a couple guys living together. There was 11 guys in that house.
Yeah.
It was, the amount of beer that went through that week was insane.
Oh my God.
But,
Probably like 400.
yeah, I was going to think easily a 24-pack a day, but it was more than that. Like,
way more
like,
than that.
I mean, probably
We
pushing
probably,
like 60 beer a day. But I always think that's low.
that's low.
Yeah.
That's so low.
Because it was like 8 guys drinking. Like, from getting up, like when they would wake up at like noon, 1 o'clock, they
It
would
was
drink until
breakfast,
like,
and then it was drinking,
well, yeah.
and then it was out to the bars. So like that, not counting the bars, yeah, 60, 70 a day. But then you
Yeah.
throw in the bar.
I mean,
There was a couple bars they cleared out of Michelob Ultra.
actually, every bar they went to, they did. Actually, yeah. Like,
Oh, there's a few bars that got cleared out.
I cleared out the water cups. I had that shit on lockdown, but yeah, there was.
almost 100 a day.
Yeah, I would say 100 a day, which over 6 days, that's about 600 Michelob Ultras that were drank a day. It's not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all. Yeah, because then you have the beach. I mean, yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot. So much happened.
Still in the processing time though.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
just you gotta.
I bought Hot Wheels. BMW released a new set with Hot Wheels. it was like a 5-car, like the M1, M2, M3, M4, M5. I bought those because I'm still a kid. They buy beer, I buy Hot Wheels. It's just kind of a friend group dynamic. I don't know what else did we get into?
I'm just trying to figure out what we can talk about.
Yeah, there's I mean, like hypothetically speaking, one of our buddies they're out early in the morning and it was a little construction site and I go 2 doors
Yeah,
down.
we can talk about that. Like when they're not gonna come find them.
Yeah, there was no damage done.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, there was a construction site two doors down and our buddy got in the skid steer and somehow, so like the new ones is like a digital code and then it's just a button to start. There's no key. Miraculously, he guessed the code and started it up. And I believe he pushed over a porta potty with the thing. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, he started a skid steer by guessing the code somehow. So, like, well, they got back home at like 3 in the morning.
The crazy part is that's like the first night.
Yeah,
That's how the week starts.
Like this was like night, not the night we got down there, the following night. So like the first
that
full
was
day.
hibachi night.
Oh, it was. Yeah, so that is the first night of getting down there. Was
We got there and we slept 3 hours. Everybody started drinking, and then we had hibachi, and then that happened. Legit.
Yeah.
From the get-go, that's how the week starts. And it doesn't get
like every it just got
any calmer.
progressively like even coming home it just got progressively worse every day.
And then there's a group of people from Bowling Green down there too.
Yeah, that were like the 2 doors down the other way.
It was a graduating senior class, and they were on their senior trip, and
Was it for high school or college? High school, right? Yeah.
high school, and one of us knew their older sibling,
Yeah.
and we went crab hunting that night and went to their house and threw them in their bed.
Yeah, that only happened one night.
It
That
was
happened 2 nights.
2
of doing
nights.
that.
And I think there was like 14 of them.
Yeah, there was
in that
14 in
house.
that house.
We
yeah.
walk up in there, and like 4 or 5 of them were like, "What is going on?" and just a bunch of rednecks with crabs running in their house in the middle of the night. It was 3 o'clock in the morning.
Not even that. Back it up a day. We threw them in the pool.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that was the first night.
That was the first night.
First night they went crab hunting, and there was like 4 or 5 in the pool.
Some pool boy, some pool guy had to come and get him out the next day.
That was just by chance.
Yeah, I don't know. And then Connor's tooth fell out twice.
Yeah. But yeah, we.
Oh, and then
it was hilarious.
then
They just
they
kept coming.
we're
Little
roasting the
kids.
tires on the truck.
Oh yeah.
That was all the first night too, I think.
Took that girl's tires and fucking.
No, I
We're
took her
doing burnout.
dad's truck, and they were just teaching her how to roast the tires on this expensive truck they had.
It's like a brand new AT4.
Yeah, it was a GMC 2500 AT4, fairly new. Just was roasting the tires, and that's all night one.
Oh.
Yeah, then throwing the crab. I wasn't awake during that hour when they
Me-
were
me
throwing the
neither.
crabs, but
That I couldn't hang that night. After that, I was able to, but
yeah, I got my sleep schedule down after that night to. Yeah, that was. Yeah, and then we'd go crab hunting and then put crabs in a Michael Kors purse. We didn't have
same
a.
girl.
Yeah. We didn't have a bag or bucket. Never thought to bring one of those, but the girl was there with a Michael's Kors purse and.
$400 or $500 purse, putting crabs in it.
I don't know, man. It's what else happened?
That Coyote Ugly Bar was fun.
Yeah, that was
That was entertaining watching all that happen.
Yeah, that bar is like a one-time kind of going bar.
Oh yeah, that's not a bar you go and hang out with.
Yeah, no.
Like by yourself or
No.
even like 2 or 3 guys. That's it's like set up just for bachelor trips.
Yeah, it's a
You could-
pretty out there bar. You probably had to just look that one up because it's hard to describe it
Yeah.
unless you see a video, which there's a couple of those. But it's yeah. It was fun. I had a good time. Like I'm not obviously a bar guy or a drinker at all, but I still had a good time going out and just talking to people. It's fun going out with all the boys, and I just get to drive the cars home every night. So it's it was a good time. Good time.
You get a lot of laughs. That's for sure.
Yeah, I just get to instigate bad stuff and money spent, and it's always like 5 Michelobs in a water cup. That's like every order. Or, I need 3 Vegas bombs in a water cup. It's like, oh, at least someone's like trying to sober up now. It's just me, just hanging out, having fun.
They look at you and they're like, and a water.
Yeah. Yep. But it's only 9 o'clock. Yeah, I need that water cup. Yeah, it was I don't know. We went to dinner that one night. What was that? Goat feather?
Yeah. I mean, the last time we went was definitely better because we weren't.
Like the food was about the same both times, but the
but
time we waited like 2.5 hours.
yeah, just get seated. 'Cause
Yeah.
our machines were down in there.
Yeah, like we got there, it was like a 45-minute to an hour long wait. We're like, all right, whatever. So we all just sat down.
Yeah, because anywhere you go, it's gonna be that long.
Yeah, and that's a more known spot down there too. And well, right before we got our table, all the machines went down to run people's cards. So everybody that was already in there had to stay seated until they could leave. And it was another hour and a half before the machines rebooted. And then at that time, everybody started leaving. Then we got seated. So it took us like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, if some of those people waited like 5-10 more minutes,
Yeah.
they would have got seated. Sucks for them, but
Good for us, cause
yeah, we got seated as soon as those machines got turned back.
yeah. But they never told anybody if they just paid cash, they could have a seat. And
Which is what we told them. We were like, we'll pay cash if we have to, or if the machines come on before then, we'll pay. We can all pay with
right, yeah,
the normal way.
yeah. But they made it. They give us
Yeah, they gave us a bunch of drinks.
3
for free.
6-packs or something like that.
Cleared them out of Michelob.
Yeah, honestly, they did. They started giving the guys Miller Lite, and they're like, "We're not touching that." So yeah, that was another place I get cleared out. Yeah. I think average 100 a day was pretty accurate.
At least.
Yeah, the food there is pretty expensive actually, but I think they have like a butcher shop underneath, where like it's like a
fish
2-story.
market.
Yeah, so like you can bring your own fish, and then they have their own, like all the fish you eat is like cut the same day, so it's fresh stuff. But it's
It was a bit expensive.
yeah, it was like the cheapest thing on the menu was like $14 to $16 or something like that, and that was for like cheese curds, which they were good. I got those, they were good. I got the tuna dip.
I enjoyed all the food. Jack said his shrimp wasn't good. It was like the boiled shrimp or something.
Yeah.
Which-
The deep fried oysters were weird too. I ate one of those for the first time. I'm not a huge oyster guy, but I was like deep fried. I was like, oh, everything's pretty good deep fried. Well, only the deep fried part was good. Like you bite into it, and the center was all like bird shit.
Yeah, I hate oysters. I don't understand why people enjoy that. It's like
Yeah, it's
eating
There's-
a loogie.
There's one spot here in town that's pretty good oysters, but it's like you said, it's
It's
kind of gross. Yeah, if you're
The
not
texture.
good. Yeah, if you're not good with like eating stuff with weird texture, oysters are not for you.
And I'm just not a fan of the flavor either.
Yeah,
Like even if the texture was better, I wouldn't be a fan of it.
yeah. I like scallops and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm fine with any other seafood.
Yeah. But that was the only time we went out to eat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Because Abaji came that night. Then we did burgers.
Went out to eat.
Went out to eat. Spaghetti.
Didn't one night we just nobody cooked? Or hell, Jack was the only one who ever cooked down there. Shout out Jack. He cooked like breakfast and dinner like 3-4 nights. I think that was the only time we went out to eat. Right?
Yeah, there was only like 3 or 4 nights where we had to get food. Yeah, that was the only time we went out as a group.
Yeah.
I know one day they ordered pizza around lunch or something.
Yeah, because they were just getting up at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like everybody else was up at like 10 o'clock. Jack made breakfast, and the second group of people got up at like 1.
They were really trying not to pay Jack back, but then they were like, no, we're definitely eating some of this food. So
Yeah.
and they paid him.
Did they pay him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as they started eating the food, they were like, here, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then we tore up that spaghetti too with the
I'm
garlic
not a huge
bread.
spaghetti guy. The garlic bread I'll fuck up, but I'm not a huge spaghetti guy. I never have been. But I'm not going to complain. It's it was a lot cheaper than going out to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What else? What else was there? That football game we played on the beach was terrible.
Awful.
Yeah.
Nobody could throw
No.
or catch.
No. I snagged the fuck out of that one ball.
Yeah,
though.
if you didn't snag that game would have went on forever.
Yeah.
And I thought I got Jacob good. Like,
Oh, you did. He just didn't catch it.
he dropped it.
Yeah.
Like I saw it hit his hands, and I was like, yes. And I looked away,
And it was
and
gone.
it was gone. I was like,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Love Connor to death, but he wanted to be all-time quarterback, and he is not an all-time quarterback
No.
skill level set person.
My 1 or 2 throws were dimes.
Yeah.
And then I told him, I was like, dude, just make sure that you're square with the ball, and
Right.
it'll hit your chest.
Right.
And it pretty much did. And
Oh, yeah, it was a good throw. And
I was like,
Oh,
oh
goopy.
my God.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, I turned the wrong way. I was like, dude, we could have ended it there.
It hit both your hands, and
That ball was hard to catch, though.
yeah, that was like the Nerf ball.
Yeah.
Jack and I played with that for like an hour one day. We just like, he was like 30 yards out in the water, and I was on the edge of the beach, and we just throw it back and forth to each other for like an hour.
He's like, dude, my shoulder hurts from that. I was like, I bet.
Yeah, it was,
Y'all were probably more than 30 yards apart.
yeah.
Probably closer to 40, 50.
Yeah, probably that too. That was fun though. I mean, it doesn't take much to entertain guys, so we did not dig a hole though. We did not dig a hole.
JT started.
He did. Him and Jack both did, I think. Bunch of sand dollars though.
Mm-hmm.
I found one little one. I don't know whatever happened to that little guy. But sand dollars were acquired.
Yeah, like 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah, and they're all full. I don't think we found one broken one that I know of anyway. Yeah, it was like you'd walk around and feel them with your feet, and someone else would swim down there and snag it. Yeah, it was that was fun.
Yeah.
How do you prep a sand dollar? Do you just let it dry out, or do you like put it in
guess.
salt or something,
Salt would probably make it quicker.
or bleached because you got to make them white? I don't know.
I don't either.
Oh. Anything exciting happen on the ride down or ride up from you guys?
We stopped at a Subway. Oh, on the way up. On the way up there. We walk into this Love's gas truck stop. It's got a McDonald's connected to it.
Oh,
We-
that
we
was
go
the
to the-
turn that we missed.
Yeah, that would, if y'all would have been there, y'all would have cried. We went in there and we went straight to the bathroom and went to go pee. And the first thing we see is this black dude standing at the sink with a bunch of grapes. And he's just washing his grapes. He'll grab like 2 at a time. He'll wash this one, put it over here to dry, wash this one, put it in his mouth, grab a couple more, Watch this one. And then, but they were massive grapes. They were like golf ball sized grapes.
Never seen grapes that big before.
I haven't either. We look at each other and we're like, are those grapes? He's like, I think so. Just in the corner washing his grapes. I've never, at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Oh yeah, that was that time, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my passenger, JT, shout out JT, was like, oh yeah, we gotta take the next exit. And the next exit was the wrong exit. The one that we passed was the right one. He's like, oh yeah, well, you didn't send me the instructions in time. Dude, like you sent them, and we drove like 200 yards before we passed the exit we're supposed to.
Well, I sent it, and I said, it hasn't been read yet. I'm going to give him a call.
Yeah, once you called, we didn't pass it yet for like another 200 yards. Yeah, and we passed the exit. Like the exit's coming up, and he's like, oh, no, don't worry about that one. It's the next one. I'm like, oh, okay. Pass that one. Directions like, please turn right. And yeah, we missed it. And then
Yeah,
we're
I literally, both the directions, and when I called him, I said, exit 305.
yeah,
That's all you got to look for.
306.
Yeah, and then there was this older couple in there that was driving an RV at the McDonald's. They called up some number, and I guess they didn't hear it or something, so they waited for their food for like 20 minutes.
Mm.
And they were pissed. They were like, their food's already, they went up there to check, and their food's there, and they're like, hey! And then all the workers are in the back, like, doing the drive-thru thing. They probably only have, like, 2 people there.
Right.
Hey! Excuse me! We start cracking up. He goes, man, I knew we shouldn't stop to get food. This always happens to me. He was so mad, and we were like, we should probably go.
Yeah, we need to dip out of here. No, we went to that one. And actually, no, this happened right at midnight. Because we went there, and when we got to the other stop, this McDonald's also was attached to the gas station. And it was like 11:55, and McDonald's closed at 12. So we walked in there, and no one helped us. Everybody, like, they seen us and walked straight to the back. I was like, I guess you don't want to make burgers at, 5 minutes before closing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that, but yeah. So we missed food, so I didn't eat. I just walked around. Oh, the register lady was cracked out, dude. Like she was like 80 years old, super skinny, and just like twitching all the time. I gotta get this place cleaned up before everybody starts coming. I'm like, okay, like it's midnight. Nobody's gonna be coming anytime soon. So yeah, she was wired. But
Yeah. And then, go ahead.
how we started this trip is my windshield wiper fell off. We didn't even leave the house, and they already started fucking my car.
That was hilarious.
Jack
picks up
pulled
a
it up,
windshield wiper, and
And then
comes right
someone
off.
pushed it down, or I did. I think I pushed it back down. Well, then I was about to get in my car, and then someone picked it up again. The whole windshield wiper of my driver's side just fell off. I was like, what the hell? So we got that put back on, luckily, because right when we started driving, it started downpouring. But then, so that was like 8 at night. So we're like,
It's like probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, when we stopped at Waffle House, they did it again, but it was at a red light, so it was in the middle of the road. Jack picked up my thing again, and I got in my car. I was like, dude, you got to fix that. So he went to throw it down, turned around and walked back in the car. The light just turned green. Oh, my fucking windshield wiper's just off my car again. So he had to go grab it and run back in his car. Traffic's already moving. And we're side by side, so we're taking up both lanes of traffic. And then you look ahead, and there's a huge thunderstorm. I called Jack. I'm like, bro, you're going to have to pull it out. Like, you took my driver windshield wiper. That is the one I need to see. So we had to pull back over. We're like 20 minutes away from the house at this point after driving all night. And then I put it back on and then head back to the house.
That was so funny, dude.
It was so stupid.
We started passing, and he was using it like an oar.
Yeah. He took a video of my windshield wiper and then on my car. I was like, bro, this shit's crazy.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's like the perfect way to start off this trip.
That
This
was
is exactly
how
it's
the
gonna
trip
go.
started. It started in the driveway of.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be it for the whole week.
It definitely was. It definitely was that. Definitely was. What were you gonna say though? You had something.
No, we on the subway on the way back, we saw just some interesting looking people. This guy had like a weird looking stash and like sideburns. And then you seen that episode of SpongeBob where they put on the fake sideburns? Like that's what it looked like.
Yeah, like yeah.
It kind of gave off like a Steven Seagal type vibe. It was hilarious. we just started making fun of people the whole time.
Yeah, you see some weird characters.
And then there's like this family in there, and like Jack starts making fun of them instantly. And then like the dad's standing right behind him, like, Jack, he's right there. He's like, oh, good catch. I was like, dude, you're an idiot. It just starts going like, dude, those kids that were right in front of us when we got here. I was like, bro, chill. Let me finish my Subway before you start causing problems, bro. Like, let me eat. Let me enjoy my food real quick, and then we can do whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, we I think we stopped at McDonald's, got gas, and dude, driving down in the middle of the night's like a cheat code because it took us like 7 hours and 45 minutes. Driving up, it took like driving back home in the middle of the day was like 10 hours. It was
Minimum.
Yeah, it was longer for you guys. Like we left 45 minutes between you guys and beat you guys home like
An hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half. And then
How many times y'all stop?
3 times.
Okay, so did we.
Yeah, we stopped, got food and gas, and then maybe only twice, and then stopped and got gas again. Then JT and I switched like hour and a half, 2 hours out, because I was getting tired.
Yeah, I think I drove the last 3.
Yeah.
If I hadn't, it'd been like an extra like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jack drives a little bit slower than I do.
Yeah, dude, I was on the way down there. I was driving, like signs started like changing shapes and shit on me, and like trees started looking different. Yeah, I was seeing some crazy shit, dude. I wake JT up. I'm like, hey, JT. He's like, yeah. I was like, you need to start driving, dude. He's like, all right. So we pulled out a rest stop, just took a piss on the tree right on the side of the rest stop area. We didn't even go to the bathroom. Yeah, dude, I was like trying to read signs, and they would like shape shift, just like I'd pass it, and then I would like look at the road, and the road would like come together. I was like, dude, like, I'm just like, I mean, at that point I was probably awake for like 22 hours, so I mean it made sense, and I'm my like 4th energy drink for the 22-hour span. It's, you know,
We've been sleep deprived all week.
yeah, and it was just one of those.
Like, if you got more than 4 hours, you had a good night of sleep.
Yeah. Well, no, I was on the way down there. That wasn't by coming back up.
Oh, I was on the way down.
Yeah, that was on the way down there because I was up all day working, and then went into that. Yeah, that was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I was
I took like a 30-minute nap on the way down. That's all I needed. I was ready to go.
I set my timer for an hour so I could wake up and talk to JT because JT's JT, so I don't want to be asleep for too long while he drove the car. Coming back up was pretty nice though. I was tired, but it was during the day, so like your
You're awake.
melatonin's not being released in your body.
Yeah.
So yeah, coming back up was
It was for me and Jacob.
yeah. Well, you guys were
Yeah.
bender all week long.
Poor Jacob.
Why?
He come back with some war wounds.
Goopy, yeah, he got thrown off a golf cart. Got
beat up by some chick at the bar.
yeah. I mean that was paid, but he definitely got his ass beat at the bar, literally.
With his own belt.
Yeah, that's a video you just have to watch. But it was wild.
That was hilarious.
Such a wild experience. Yeah, like every night progressively just kept going, getting better and better and better, and then
Yeah. Then the grand finale.
yeah.
Then we went
Oh,
home.
the fireworks are pretty cool at that one bar. There was like a
That was behind
boardwalk.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, there's some huge fireworks going on
Dude,
there.
that place stays popping.
Yeah, yeah. AJ's was that name of that bar that was super busy.
What's that hotel? And then that whole boardwalk has like, it has like 10 different restaurants and a bunch of bars and gift
Yeah.
shops and like zip
Jet ski
lines and jet
rentals.
skis and,
Yeah.
and fishing boats. And
Yeah, that's where you do your charters at, is at that dock too.
they had everything there. It was so busy.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That was
Fireworks at night. I mean, literally everything.
yeah. Connor was so paranoid the car was gonna get
Towed.
Yeah, because it was in like a no parking zone, but every single parking spot was already filled except for one. And he's like, "Bro, the car's gonna get towed." We're like, "No, it's not. Like, we'll just be here a couple hours." Well, they didn't get towed, so
Yeah.
it was
We parked at a church.
yeah. You guys parked long ways away.
We went through like 3 different parking lots before we.
We did
decided on-
too. Yeah, we did too.
Y'all probably just got lucky.
Yeah, yeah. We we passed this spot, and these girls got in this Jeep to start backing out. So Connor just threw the Suburban right in reverse, but there's a car right behind us, and he started backing up. They were laying on the horn, and Connor was just sitting there for like 30 seconds, and we're like, "Connor, like, you're not gonna get the spot, dude. You gotta go." So then we left the parking lot and went to try to find something else. I thought the shit was hilarious. that was very funny. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other funny stuff, but that was roughly about it.
Yeah.
That was like half of it.
It's all like, you know.
The roof was cool. There was like a spiral on this house. There's like a spiral staircase that went up to the roof, and you got to like see obviously the sky and over the beach and all that stuff too. The beach was like a legit like 2-minute walk, so that was nice too. That golf cart, the alignment was so bad on it. Like, the steering wheel was like supposed to be straight. Well, the steering wheel was like 45 degrees turned one way, and the wheels were straight. That threw me for a loop. Then they had those electric Jeeps that went like 25 miles per hour.
The Moke.
The Mokes, yeah. Those things are stupid. Everything down there is electric too. Like the golf cart's electric, all those Mokes were
The first
electric.
Moke was better.
Yeah, it was faster.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, we found this ice cream place we hit up every day. Or I did anyway.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, my
I
mission.
never got invited.
Oh, we would just go at normal hours when nobody was awake or home. Before the jet ski rentals, I was like, I'm going to go get ice cream. Dude, Jack drove back. I made a mess. Like, it was warmer out, but I didn't think it was that warm. I had like a double scoop of this peach ice cream, and it was dripping on my hand, shirt, shorts, my other hand, all over the golf cart. It got me, dude. It got me. That register went down too when we were trying to check out.
Really?
Yeah, we got there, and a lady spins a little kiosk around trying to tip, and it wouldn't work. She unplugs it, plugs it back in. Wouldn't work again, does it again. I was like, oh, well, we only take cash. So Jack paid for it. And then she's like, well, everybody, only cash. Like half the line left. So, yeah, that was just...
I'm gonna start doing that at like stands and stuff. But yeah, this place only takes cash.
Yeah.
See how many people leave.
Yeah.
Just to get through the line quicker.
It would work. Or just like act like you work there and just like put a sign right above the window, cash only.
Yeah.
And then everybody would leave, and then you just slip on in. And then take it down when you leave.
That'd be baller. Walk around with the cash only sign with you.
Dude, that spot, I don't know if you noticed it when you passed that night, but that spot was popping. Like the line was like all the way out the front and then to the road every night. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was like we'd pass at like 9 at night going somewhere, and there was, upwards of 70 people waiting in line. Dang. Yeah, like it was the spot at nighttime. But you go during the day at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there's 2 people in line, you know. But yeah, it was like one of those like legit ice cream shops that aren't, all over the country. It was like a pink and yellow house. And then on the back side, they had a milkshake spot. So it was like almost looked like a different business, but it was the same. So they had milkshakes in the back and then ice cream in the front. But yeah, it was pretty lit. But that's been 46 minutes. Anything else you want to cover? I mean, we just talked about the trip for 45 minutes, so.
Yeah, we did.
It's crazy. We could talk for like another 2 hours about it.
Yeah, we could talk about nothing for another 2 hours if we wanted to.
Yeah. Camera's still rolling, so we're good there. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy.
We're about to go play some Xbox. We haven't done that in forever. Are you down for Xbox, or are you too tired?
I don't know. I need to go to the gym.
Yeah. My gym closes.
Sweat a little bit. We got to edit the podcast.
Yeah. Well, I'll be playing Xbox, so
Yeah.
while you go do that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna just do cardio this week and continue to rest my arm.
Yeah, throwing that Nerf ball probably wasn't too great for it.
No, it kept hurting. Everything I threw, every time I'd wrestle somebody, it just kept hurting. So I didn't do much healing over the week. So this week is going to be healing. Got to get locked back in. So, but outside of that, we're going to wrap this up because I got to go take a shit. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good rest of your day.
Peace.